through the hills, through the forest, through the castle, and through the cliffs. I thought this would be a simple coastline hike. It wasn't. Because Dunraven had 2 stories waiting for me. One that disappeared, and one I almost didn't get to finish. It's not that story. But this is my story. We've got low tide and access to the cliffs, so I'm going to follow the cliffs a little bit further and find out did I miss something last time. I always come here for the cliffs, but the tide makes every visit a bit of gamble. You never quite know how far the coastline will let you go. I've been caught out here more than once. A few times I've had to turn back completely. Today I thought the coast seems to be on my side, and that's when things started to get interesting. I don't know, it looks like chewing gum stretches all around this beach. Look at this one, it looks like, same like Pembrokeshire. Volcanic past. Look, Bear, look! Have you got a problem to jump over? Come on, don't be silly. Come on, jump. How am I supposed to get my little legs over that? Yeah, big trouble. Look, if you go this way, come on, Bear. Look at this. Look, there is a bigger stone. You can put your paw over here. Come on. You see? There you go. Come on, it's over here. And this is the patch. Look, 1 step, 2 step. Okay, we're going together. Come on. 1, 2. There you go. Come on, I'm going. Here you go. Here you go. Yeah, big boy. It's a heart shape. Pretty. Do you see that wall? That's my frontier. I never passed this wall. So today will be my first time. We're going to see what is behind the corner. Probably cliffs, Bob. Oh, look at this. That's amazing because you can't get here when it's tide. It's very rare it is dry here. Someone doesn't share my enthusiasm. Bear, I'm going anyway. Wow. Maybe a lot of things has been discovered in the world already, but every time you come in here and you've got access just only when the sea allow you, that makes you a discoverer anyway. Our hike turned out to be a little shorter than I planned. The tide was coming in fast, so it was time to evacuate our newly discovered hideaway. And as if that wasn't enough, somewhere on the way I managed to lose my microphone, which meant going back and trying to find one tiny black microphone amongst approximately 1 million rocks. And somehow I found it. Happy days! Did you like this patch? Yeah, you fit. Just about. That definitely called for a little celebration, so we finished with a swim. Although, judging by Bear's face, I think he had officially had enough of adventuring with me for one day. And honestly, that could have been the end of today's story. I have found the caves, nearly lost my microphone to 1 million rocks, survived the incoming tide, and I think Bear was more than ready to go home. But there was one place here I had been ignoring for years. Every time I came to Dunraven, I came for the cliffs. I had walked past these walls again and again without ever really wondering that was behind them. So this time I stopped. And that's when I discovered that the most unexpected story at Dunraven wasn't hidden in the cliffs at all. It was hiding in a plain sight. So when you come back from cliffs, you have to go. You don't have to, but I really encourage you to go through the wall gardens because you can see what is hidden behind this door. So come on, I will show you. Oh, there, you are there? Are you surprised? You betrayed us. Come on, we're going. We just leave this door open. The most sad in this story is that this building, not just that family abandoned this building and moved to Ireland, to Limerick, because they had their property in Ireland, which I'm glad, because Limerick is actually on my top of the list to go and visit after when I read 20 years ago Angela Ash's McCartney's. After when the family left this place, during the 2 wars, it was converted into hospital and after went to the worker association organization. I don't know what happened after. I don't know, like I was trying to find some kind of information about who make decision to demolish this place. And the most common theory is because of the owners stopped to pay taxes and the council decided to demolish. So this is the worst way they could do with this castles, because they could, you know, get money back from, I don't know, renting or make it convert it into museums or that kind of stuff. So, yeah. Okay. Sometimes if we want to see, okay, I'm stuck. That's not a good idea. All right, I will try this way to get a little bit better shot. Always you have to leave the tourist patch. And obviously with respect to the plant and ruins, go and have a look inside, because we want to know a little bit more about this place, because it's full of mystery, legend and untold stories. It takes me a little bit effort with this bag and with the dog to get there. Okay, better. Can you stay here and wait for me, okay? I'll be in a minute. I just don't want to break my lens. Right, it wasn't so difficult with one hand. So stay here, okay? Don't go, sit, stay. I'll be in a minute. Oh. At first glance, you'll be forgiven for thinking this ruins belongs to some medieval castle. But the truth is far more surprising. Just over 60 years ago, a magnificent country house still stood here, overlooking Dunraven Bay. Today, almost all of it has vanished. Its remains slowly being reclaimed by the woodland growing around them. And yet, hidden among the trees, there are still clues to the extraordinary place this once was. Right, to be honest, climbing with the bag is difficult to keep your balance. So obviously, I just fall over. Looks horrible. It just started fine. But this is just because I was trying to save my camera and I couldn't protect myself because I was holding my camera because the lens is absolutely expensive, and I just fall over inside this plant. I don't know how it's in English, but there's spike and there is a lot of stones, and obviously it's really getting hurt. Yeah, but it was worth it. Maybe I should be happy. Maybe it's very good for your skin condition. It's fucking hurt. So, between the cliffs, hidden caves, and rising tide, I lost the microphone and a forgotten castle, and finally throwing myself into a patch of stinging meadows. This wasn't exactly the peaceful walk I'd planned, but I think that's what I love about exploring. You can't visit the same place again and again and still discover something you've never noticed before. I came here thinking I knew Dunraven. Turns out I had only ever been looking in one direction. And maybe that's the lesson from today. Sometimes the best discoveries aren't somewhere far away. They're in the places you thought you already knew. Anyway, I think I've had enough adventure for one day, And judging by Bear face, so has he. So, see you on the next one.